Man, I'll tell you, I have left this Steel Glide toolbox dusty, dirty stuff. You know how stuff just congregates on the top of your toolbox? Well, every time I would walk into this garage, it would instantly deflate me a little bit more looking at that toolbox. And I put that off and procrastinated that for probably a year. And finally, I made a goal the other night to stop procrastinating so much on stuff. And if I can just, it's really hard with a 3-year-old and the, full-time job and multiple YouTube channels. But I told myself if I can just get out here and just do the little things every day, the things that take 15 or 20 minutes, I'm always in this mindset that I can't get out and start doing anything unless I have time, 2, 3, 4 hours to start some big project. And I need to get that out of my head, that the little things will add up. And man, it's crazy. I cleaned off this toolbox, got all the stuff off of it, organized a bunch of stuff, got it wiped down and clean in like 15 minutes. And every time I walk in this garage, now it gives me motivation. It gives me a little boost. It inflates me just to see that looking so good. And so I can just imagine what it would be like if I would take the time to do what I did here on about 500 other mini little projects around here, and how much it could add up and make me feel better and help some of my anxiety. And sometimes I come out here and I want to do something and I've got so much stuff I want to do that it just almost puts me into overload and I shut down and I can't do any of it. So I'm going to try to make it a goal this year to take more baby steps, in hopes that all these steps will add up into something worthwhile. Every time I get up here and clean up, there's a lot of tools I realize I have that I didn't even know I had. And even worse is there's a lot of tools I have and I know I have, but I still end up having to buy or borrow or spend money renting because I don't know where they are. And I spend more time trying to find them, and my time's more precious than anything. So it just comes down to getting organized, and I've done a really bad job at that the last few years, and I just really want to improve that this year. Here's a perfectly good example of that. Right here underneath this stuff. Two AC charging adapters. Why do I have two? Well, it's because I can never find mine, so every time I go to the store, I have to buy one with a charge adapter. And then eventually I find my other one, and I've got two of them together, but if you'd asked me 10 minutes ago where they were, I probably couldn't have told you. That's what I want to change. Here's another example. Power steering fluid. Figured I probably had some. Didn't have any idea where it was sitting. So went to Dollar General and bought some just a couple days ago. I'm getting ready to go put it in the Impala right now. That was money I probably didn't have to spend because I already had Dollar General steering fluid sitting right here. Tools that could be good tools. This could be cleaned up. This could look nice and be hanging on the wall and actually be useful when I needed to get rid of a branch or something. And instead, it's sitting right there rusting. So maybe some of you guys will hold me a little more accountable for this stuff this year. All right, let's go look at this Impala power steering issue. All right, guys, my 04 Impala SS Indianapolis Speedway Edition. This is my just little commuter car. Keep the miles off my truck. But anyway, I turn the wheel all the way to one side and it's squealing pretty loud. So I know it's low in power steering fluid. If you guys aren't familiar with this car, you won't believe where the power steering fluid fill is located. I'm turning on my flashlight right now. It is way back here under those two hoses. Is that not just crazy? I can't even, it's hard just to get a funnel That's the cap. You can barely make out between those two hoses. Just absolutely crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and get a towel and try to pull that cap off there and get that thing filled up with power steering fluid. So dirty you can't even read the cap. All right, well, I think that fixed it. Sounds a lot better than it did for sure. So I think that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.